Hello, hello. I haven't done one of these kind of streams in a long time. Just me in front of the camera. Madness. Hello. Let's get this up on my laptop properly so I can see and not hear myself, ideally. There we go. Go away. Boom. Okay, I think we're up. I can get on my phone. Hello, everyone. I thought I would do a late night stream. Well, it's late for me. It may not be late for you, which is fair. Hello, Maggie. Hi. There we have it. Comments are up. I think we're good. Can you hear me okay? Hopefully you can. Hello, Paul. Hello, Ashley. Whoa, 21 of you. Hello. It's a lot for a sit-down stream. Hey, Liam and all. Hello, Timmy. Hello from North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Very good. Hello, Tiffany. Welcome. How the devil are you all? One in the afternoon in Seattle. Good evening, Paul. Thought I would do a bit of a sit down and chat stream because I haven't done one for a while. Well, I did one for my patrons not too long ago, but not a public one like this. It's 9 p.m. Liam. Get in your pajamas. I don't own pajamas, so that would be difficult. And I don't think anyone would appreciate me just wearing when I go to bed because, well, boxes. WTF are you doing? WTF are you doing? It's 4 p.m. here. I know Yorkshire is foreign, but I think we are still same time zone. I'd imagine so, yes. Hello, Lena. Hello, Isabella. How is everyone? I'm testing out my new webcam, which is why it's one of the reasons I've decided to do this. Hello from New York City. I love Buffy. Your videos are super fun to watch. Thank you very much, Maggie. That's very kind of you. I'm actually in the midst of, if I'm looking down and doing stuff away, it's because I'm getting Angel uploaded for my patrons. I'm about to edit that down and set that up. How was your weekend? My weekend was pretty good. Not too bad. I shall not complain. I hope everyone is doing well in this bizarre situation we all find ourselves in. It's very strange, but yeah. Your webcam quality is really good. Awesome. My last one was literally £10. This one is more than £10, so I should hope it would be. Hello from Scotland. Hello to Scotland. I would love to go to Scotland someday. What do you think about Spike's accent? I think it's pretty good. It's basically better than mine. Did you have a good week break? I did, yes. I didn't realize how much I needed it. Hello, Leon. Hello, Ariella. It was good to see you release a vid the other day. Does that mean you've regained your positivity a little? Yeah, I would say so, a bit. I mean, I'm never positive all the time, because who is, honestly? I just tend to try not to show it as much on YouTube, I guess. But yeah, I needed a break, so. Who is your favourite Buffy villain? That's a good question. I mean, Glory's going to be up there. And of course, we can't forget She-Mantis. And Angelus. Probably Angelus, actually. I need to catch up on the Buffy reviews, but then I have to wait. He actually played Spike as American. I know, yeah. That's why I assumed you asked about the accent, yeah. I think he does a good one. What's your filming plan for this week? Well, I've just literally got done recording Angel, so that's going to be going up for my patrons. I'm editing it right now, the full reaction. Tomorrow, If I get the time, it'll be the 100 and Once Upon a Time I film. If not, just the 100. Then the day after that will be Once Upon a Time. And yeah, we just go from there, really. Take it by ear. Still have a month until Ends of S.H.I.E.L.D. comes back, so don't really have any live airing shows interrupting things for now. I love your videos, dude. Very underrated. Thank you, Nathan. That's very kind. And hello, Melissa. How are you? Right, let's get this angel sorted. More Buffy. There'll be more Buffy when I film Buffy. Do you know how to cook? I know how to cook badly. The actor who played Spike is pretty good in Torchwood. He was, yeah. I liked him in Torchwood. Captain John Hart. I think that must have been like only a year or two after Buffy ended, I think. Have you written your Willow notepad yet? I haven't yet, no. I always find it hard to start a new notepad. I'm so attached to them. I mean, I've been using the same notepad for all my reaction notes for like the past 2 years, and I'm barely halfway through it. So we have time to get to that. I have a lot of notepads. I hope you're still sane after all this time in quarantine. I'm slowly losing it. Almost 2 months at home already. That is a long time. I hope you're doing okay. Hello, Fandom for Life. I just came to see if you put up a new video, and seeing a live stream is a wonderful surprise. Oh, welcome, Mike. What do you usually make notes of when you're reacting? If there's a particular line or a scene that I really like, I'll like make a quick note of that. Normally my notes just consist of character names so I can remember who to talk about, and then normally I remember what they've done so I can talk about it from there. Or if I notice like a particular theme, I write that down. Yeah. Tend to make very quick, brief notes so I can just like keep looking at the screen as much as I can. But sometimes things slip the cracks. Sometimes I do look back and think, oh, I forgot to talk about that. But yeah, that is what it is. The Willow pad was so cool. It was, yes. It's funny seeing how my note taking's changed since I started. I have so obviously it's all in the same book. So I still have like my Buffy season 1 notes from like near the start. And I'm just writing all over the place. It was so unorganized. I don't know what the hell I was doing. I work in a pharmacy, so no quarantine for me. Oh man, then you are doing very, very good work. My sister's a nurse, so nurse in London. She's very busy. Quarantine needs to end so I can choose to stay at home like before. Same. I had a brilliant Scottish accent before isolation, but now I've got a weird English accent. Oh man, I love the Scottish accent. I love your reactions and responses, Liam. Thank you. Who is your favourite love interest for Buffy? That's a very good question. Favourite love interest? Probably would be Angel. I'm not like I've never made it, you know, never hidden that I'm not like hardcore Buffy and Angel fan. But out of all of them, I suppose Angel is my favourite. But I only like Angel as much as I do now because of what I've seen in his own show. So I don't know. I would say Angel though. How's it going, sir? Things are going. Things are going. Yeah, going well. What caused you to start watching Buffy? I'm a new watcher. You're a watcher? That's impressive. Um, uh, well, I wanted to start a new show over summer because all my shows had finished. So I was like, I'm going to start a few new shows. I'm in a group chat with some of the like YouTube friends, and I was like, oh, what do you recommend? And Seska says, Jess, you know Seska says, I'm sure you do. She's the queen. She's like, oh, you should try Buffy. and it was on my list. I like gave him a list of things that I'd written down. She was like, "Oh, go for Buffy." I was like, "Okay." I'm glad I did. Why did you make a review channel? I was in a pretty bad spot, and I was like, I really like doing TV kind of things. I'd written reviews and stuff before. I did like a review blog, so it wasn't like a huge step up from that really. But I thought I'd give it a go because I'd started really getting into reactions around the point when I started my channel. I was like, oh, we'll see how this goes, and it kind of just exploded from there. Which scene in the 100 was the saddest for you? Probably Jasper dying. I need the quarantine to end as my hermit lifestyle is no longer quirky. I don't like being in the crowd. Yeah, same. My brother's in the hot zone right now in Texas. Oh man, love to you and love to him. Do you think Buffy should have killed Drusilla and Harmony when she had the chance? Probably, let's be honest. I rewatched Penny Dreadful. I highly recommend it started the new one as well. Ah, yeah, Jace from Shadowhunters is in the new one. City of Angels, isn't he? I've watched the first season of Penny Dreadful. I need to carry on with it. I've got the box set of all seasons. Um, just started watching Seska. She's amazing. She is. She was the first reactor I ever watched. One of my big inspirations. What's your blog called? I could not tell you for the life of me. I think the last thing I posted on there was a review of Shadowhunters season 2, episode 3, and I started reacting to like episode 6 of that season, so I kind of just stopped doing it, like written blogs after that. So yeah, I could not tell you. Do not remember for the life of me. I have tried to search it up a few times, but never can remember the name. I found you just a few weeks ago, and I love your open emotional responses. Thank you. That's very nice, Heather. Thank you. Have you ever watched Steven Universe? If not, I think you'd like it for reactions. I have not seen it, no. Love Dollhouse. Yeah, that'll be back soon once I've got up to the 100. We're getting back to Dollhouse. Just recently started binging Buffy, and you were the first React channel I found. Your season reviews helped me appreciate the show even more. Oh, thank you. That's crazy. That was the first one you found. Favorite episodes of Buffy and Angel so far? Oh man, I don't know. I mean, the body for various different reasons, really. Doppelgangland was great. Hush, Once More with Feelings, probably my favorite. A Lullaby on Angel, Are You Now Have You Ever Been? I Will Remember You, Hero. There's a lot of really good ones. I'd really have to like look at a list of all the episodes and go from there. Dollhouse, that was a show that ended too soon. It's the case a lot with shows these days, isn't it? Unfortunately. I've been watching you for almost 2 years, and you still keep up being one of my favourite YouTubers. Oh, thank you. I do remember having seen you around Fandom for Life. You have been here for a long time, and I do appreciate that. How much of the 100 have you got left? I can't wait for you to be caught up. Everything I've posted is what I've seen. I see the episode, then I upload it. So I've got 9 episodes left, I think. How are you enjoying season 6 so far? I think it's pretty good. I think they're doing some really, really interesting stuff. Sweet jacket. Thank you. I got it at a vintage fair. I've got like a Deadpool version of it as well. Mandalorian's great. I actually enjoyed Picard as I'm a sci-fi nerd. I love Picard as well. Me and my dad binged it like at the start of quarantine. And Mandalorian's great too. Your Buffy musical reaction is so much fun. Thank you. I do love that episode. Very good stuff. Just for your own enjoyment, you should watch A Little Fires Everywhere on Hulu. Okay. I started watching around the time you started watching Buffy. It's been so cool to see your channel grow. Man, yeah, it'd be 2 years in June since I started Buffy. If you were on trial, who would you want your lawyer to be, Lindsay or Lila? I don't know. Probably Lila, because she'd be a bit more ruthless in getting the results I would want, probably. Because obviously Lindsay ended up having a bit of emotional investment in things and kind of backed off. And he has a conscience. When it comes to lawyers, maybe I'd rather have one who doesn't have a conscience. Hello, Sherlyn. Channel member Sherlyn, everyone. I watched your reaction to the musical. I started singing. My cat looked like she died inside and went away. If that's not the most accurate story about a cat I've ever heard, I don't know what is. Cats are funny, aren't they? Um, I love watching your reaction videos. First time ever watching videos like this, and you're cute. Keep up the good work. Oh, that's very kind. Thank you. If you could use one word to describe each Jasper, Monty, and Murphy, what would they be? Murphy, cockroach. Monty, um, inspiration. Jasper, oh man, how do I describe my feelings for Jasper in one word? Um, Tragedy, I guess. I play a lot of Xbox, and Picard got me back into Star Trek Online, waiting for Discovery Season 3 in Section 31. I still haven't watched a lot of Discovery. I'm still on Season 1 of that. I'm going to go through it with my dad, I think. Have you already learned the lyrics to the Once More Feeling songs? I know a lot of them now, I think. I wouldn't say I'm 100%. I know you watched The Good Place on your own time. What are your favourite moments and characters from that show? I mean, I love them all, really, but Jason, I think, probably made me laugh the most. I related to Chidi the most, probably, but I also loved Eleanor and Janet and Michael and Dahani, all of them. Um, Favorite moments? I think the whole finale was perfect, and I did react to that. So if you've seen that, you would know. Um, I wish I hadn't been spoiled on the reveal at the end of season one. I knew about that way in advance of actually watching the show. I think that would have been crazy. But I do like that moment. Um, and all the Australia set stuff I kind of enjoyed as well. Hello, Lucy. Hi. Football socks or trainer socks? Which do you prefer? Trainer socks for me. Will we ever be seeing a Liam Duke cover of Once More with Feeling? I don't know. Have you seen any of Devon Bostick's other work after starting the 100? I'd already seen the Diary of Wimpy Kid movies, but I didn't realise that was him. Don't know if I've seen anything else though. Jason's not an exaggeration. I went to Florida a month ago. I was fortunate to not be spoiled on the season one ending of The Good Place. My mind was completely blown. Oh, that's so cool. I love the video on YouTube of like most of the cast finding out. How am I? I'm quite good. I'm not too bad, Lucy. Thank you for asking. Hello, Kelmore84. Do you ever watch other reactors? Best way to memorize the musical songs, in my opinion. I do, yes. I watch quite a few reactors. Seska Says, My Big Worm, Blind Wave, After Show, Introvert, um, Little Flicks, Liam Catterson, Torchwood Boy, Fandom Reactions, Stephen Reacts, all that jazz. Fourth Wall. Any comparisons between Buffy musical and Doctor Horrible? It's been a while since I've seen Doctor Horrible, but they kind of big you up with some happy moments, some funny songs, some funny moments, and then boom, they rip your heart out. It's a big turning point, a big like moment in the song where it's like, oh, shit. I think a lot about what would it be? Well, obviously that big moment during Something to Sing About, where Buffy kind of spills the beans, um, spills the tea, I should probably say, and then I can't remember the woman's name that Doctor Horrible was in love with in Doctor Horrible. I've only literally seen it once and I reacted to it. But her final fate when she sings a little bit at the end there, like her last little line, they feel kind of very similar. I'd recommend Devon's movies Being Charlie, Tuscaloosa, and Okja. I feel like I've heard of that. Most of all his filmography over 17 count is great. He's been very entertaining to me on Instagram. That's kind of what I've seen. I'm sorry you had to miss your Comic Con. Have you been planning on doing cosplay? And if so, which character? Well, it was like a 3-day thing, and they did a party at the end of each night, and there was like a different theme. So I was kind of having to think of something. I was definitely going to dress up as Fitz for one of the nights. I can't remember all the themes now. If they do go ahead with it later on in the year, if I can still go, the likelihood is I won't even be able to go now since they have to reschedule it. But I would love to go in whatever the hell Deke is wearing in the season 7 poster. Hello to Shanshu in fiction. We just made brownies without eggs because we couldn't get any. Still good, hard to ruin chocolate. That is very true. I do love brownies. I got given the Once More with Feeling video as a birthday present probably about 10 years ago. It drove my husband insane playing it all the time. That's understandable that you'd play all the time. I'm glad you're taking care of yourself right now. You took a break when you needed one. Because in isolation, it's easy to overlook that for me. Yeah. Video should have been DVD, showing my age now. Yes. I now have it on DVD too, so that's exciting. Hello, Slayer2245 2000. Like I say that name differently every time a comment pops up. I always read the numbers in a different order, say them in a different way. What's your favourite and least favourite thing about quarantine? Um, Least favourite thing. I mean, I never really left the house much anyway, so um, least favourite thing, probably having to film upstairs and film my videos up here because my dad's going to be around the house all the time. It's very difficult, and he often um, accidentally interrupts me, so I have to go back in the episodes and cause a lot of disruption. That's definitely my least favourite thing. It's a lot harder to film at the minute. Favourite thing about quarantine, I like that we're trying to focus on positives. Um, we've been trying out a lot of like different recipes and stuff. Dad's been baking a lot of different things that he normally wouldn't, and that's proved to be very, very good for me. uh, Maybe not for my diet, but still. Can you do a back or front flip? I could probably do it once, but that, yeah, it would mean I break my neck. I'm not very athletic at all. I have PTSD and anxiety, so um, the isolation's a major pain. Luckily, I have DVD box sets to keep me kind of sane. DVD box sets are good, they're my kryptonite. And yeah, I feel you with the anxiety. Did you ever watch Demons when it was on? I loved it. It's kind of like an extremely British male version of Buffy. Oh my god! Yes, that was Philip Glenister. I'd forgotten about Demons. Yeah, I did watch it. Man, I don't leave the house either, but still feels 28 days latery. But nice takeout food. Yeah, that's true. I always left the house like once a day normally anyway, to like go to the shop or whatever, just to get out and about and have some fresh air. But sometimes I hadn't even been able to do that really. Who's your favorite YouTuber? Oh man, that's a very good question. I have many. Um, I would probably have to say outside Xbox and outside Extra, like gaming channels. They've gotten me through a lot of long hours of quarantine. I love their videos. They're so much fun. I like everyone else during lockdown. No trousers, just dress from the waist up. Um, no, I have got trousers on. But I don't blame you if you don't, because why the hell would you really bother dressing up? The 100 season 7 comes back in less than a month and we still don't have a trailer or a poster. No, it's because of the virus delaying it, but still sad. Yeah, depends. Like, so I imagine they haven't even finished like editing all the episodes or doing post production on all the episodes. So I wonder how long the quarantine will last, and maybe they have to like stop the season like halfway through or something because they haven't finished all the episodes fully yet. I don't know. It's a crazy time. Hello, Ivy. Do you like the Final Fantasy series? I'll be totally honest. Um, I th- I can't remember what game it was that I got years ago from my Xbox 360. Dad bought it back for me from the charity shop that he worked at the time. It was like 15 or something like that. I played it for like half an hour. I was like, this is crazy. What the hell is going on? And I never went back to it. I bought the Final Fantasy VII remake, and I've actually been really enjoying that. So I'm enjoying what I've played of it so far, at least for Final Fantasy VII. I'm looking forward to the next 100 reaction. I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen next after that last one. Jesus. Do you think Buffy would still win in a Buffy versus Angel standoff? Wonder how Willow would fit in the level ranks of fighters or Giles versus Wesley. She probably would still find a way to win. She is the vampire slayer. At last, someone else has seen that show. Literally nobody I know has seen or even heard of it. I saw the one and only season on DVD in Kex and bought it immediately. Yeah, Demons was great. Hey Liam, I have a question. When it comes to some of your reactions on Patreon, I can only find them up to a certain point. Do you have to delete them as you go along to make them all fit? That was the case, yes, that's how it used to be. Um, but ever since I swapped to Dropbox, I haven't had to delete any. But unfortunately, yeah, I did have to get rid of a lot of older ones. Have you ever watched the YouTube channel Dylan's in Trouble? I've heard of it. I don't think I've watched anything of it. I have Buffy memorabilia I'd like to send to your PO box. Would you be able to display it in your reactions? Um, Eventually I would, yeah. Probably in the later half of the year, I will have to get my own place, so I'll be able to like have a proper setup. So right now it's a bit difficult to have a proper setup because It's either the end of a desk facing a door, which is what I'm currently working with, or the sofa in my living room. But later on in the year, I'll definitely have my own setup so I can start displaying stuff because I got so much cool stuff. Kind of like when I used to film my videos at uni, when I went to uni, I had posters and stuff in the background that people had sent me. I know you're an outside Xbox fan. If you haven't watched them role-playing D&D at Ox Ventures, then check them out. Hours of Entertainment. I've watched them all about 5 times. I can't wait for Friday. They're doing another live stream on Friday. But the last one they did was hilarious. I love Mike. Egbert's my favourite. But yeah, if you're D&D fans, check out Outside Xbox and Outside Extra. I've never played it myself, but I love watching them play it. Did you hear something about Dolly Parton helping to produce Buffy? I did, yeah. Someone tweeted me about it the other day. How are you holding up during the pandemic? Honestly, I'm kind of terrified about the state of the world and what the future will look like. It's a crazy time. I think we just have to take each day as it comes. Have you ever thought of making skits or short films? That's how I've been spending a bit of quarantine. That's how I spent a bit of my week off. I've been writing something. I don't know if it'll ever see the light of day, because for all I know, it's utter shit, but we'll see. What the hell is uni? University, of course. Hey there, just discovered your channel. Love your Buffy and Angel reacts. Thank you very much. Liam, we love you, bud. Thank you. Have you played Dragon Quest 11? No, I've not played any Dragon Quest. Check out Nataloon, a gamer streamer, fun stuff. I shall make a note of that. Thank you. Okay, this is driving me mad. This keeps falling out, so I'm just gonna put the volume up slightly on this to help me. How would you rank Buffy seasons 1 to 5? I mean, 5's at the top. And I'm just going to go with my gut and say 5, 2, 3, 4, 1. Hey, that's the handsome dude again. Glad to see you're well. That's very kind, thank you. What's the hardest show to edit that you react to currently? I mean, none of them are easy. But I do often struggle with Buffy in terms of going over on time a lot. Someone mentioned Chaos Bleeds is a pretty good game. Yeah, I do have it. I'll get to it eventually. I'm going to finish the current one I'm on first. Which episode of a TV show made you cry the hardest? Either the season 5 finale of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the body in Buffy, or the season 7 premiere of Walking Dead, probably. And Wild at Heart in Buffy, thinking about it. Buffy was a favourite in this house when it was on. It was hard to wait each week for an episode. Yeah, I can't imagine having to wait so long. It's a shame Angel wasn't in the musical episode. Lovely voice. Oh, Mandy. After the latest Angel reaction, how do you feel about Cordy now? Do you ever go watch your own reactions to see your own growth? I mean, I adore Cordelia. I'm everything I need to say about Cordelia I said in that reaction. So, you know how I feel. I talked about it after the episode. I only ever go back to my own reactions. For an example, like making the emojis that I had to for my channel members that they can use in chat. Which I need to send again. I need to send those in this chat. or if I'm like making like a compilation video or something like I did for my 3-year anniversary video. But I hate watching myself back, so once I've normally edited it and uploaded it, I don't tend to rewatch the videos. You're the only reactor I watch. I've never watched reactors before, and the first episode of yours I watched was Buffy the Body. That hooked me. Oh, it's very kind. What an episode to start with. Me sobbing my little heart out. Would you agree that Demons is basically a British male version of Buffy, or is that just me? That is a very good comparison. I would probably go with that. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but there's the emojis. Thank you, Shirley. Just got here. Are we doing questions? Okay, which season's Willow is the cutest? I mean, it'd probably have to be what, like 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, or 6. I don't know. I really like long hair Willow in season 1, honestly. But she's also adorable, and she's adorable in every season. I quit the reaction when I saw you were live to come say hi. Oh, well, there you go. Well, be sure to check back with it. What's your favourite episode in the 100? That's a very good question. I really don't know. I have to think about that. I'd have to go back and like have a look at the list of them all, I think. For me, I feel like the 100 is one of the shows that really like blends all together so well, so I kind of forget what happened in each episode. How do you feel about reacting to full movies of Patreon? I feel good because I do that. I watched Buffy when it aired. Still the best show there is to this day for me. Damn. I watched your reaction to the body thinking it wouldn't affect me because I've already seen it. Always mistaken. The only good thing about that episode was that editing it down to 10 minutes was fairly easy because it's just me crying. I don't really say a lot. We'll be seeing you do another TV show cocktail. I'd like to see what you could add to your Willow Rosenberg to make a vampire Willow. Probably later on down the line. So obviously they're very expensive videos to make because you have to get all the ingredients. But it's nice if someone enjoyed them. I haven't really seen anyone shout them out before. That's cool. I have a lot of fun doing those. But yeah, I did do a few cocktails in my 12 Days of Christmas. So yes. Did you ever watch the Buffy pilot and see the other Willow? No, that is a video in the future. I'm saving that. Do you like Drusilla or Darla more? Drusilla for me, I would say. How do you like the addition of Connor to the Angel Gang? Um, you know, he's the real baby face of the group. The Buffy movie reaction was hilarious. Oh, that movie. What's your opinion on Willow turning into someone so magic obsessed and addicted? Did it frustrate you as much as it did me, or am I just an asshole? No. If you get frustrated with it, that's fine. I mean, I've been frustrated with TV shows plenty in the past. For me, I kind of understand it. I find it interesting. I'd rather I'd rather them try something that I may not like than just have her be in like the background for 2 seasons, you know. So yeah, I think it makes sense for her character. I think it's interesting. I like seeing characters get tested that I love. So American Pie came out in the middle of the Buffy mania, and seeing Allison in that compared to Buffy was an absolute eye opener. Yes, I can imagine it was. Shout out for cocktail vids. Thank you. Which actor actress did you find the best at portraying the character in The 100 and Shadowhunters? 100. I mean, I've got to give a shout out to Devon, obviously. But I also think Eliza's fantastic. Um, I mean, they all bring it when they have to. And the Shadowhunters, I think Alberto is the best actor on the show for me. Um, But I also think Harry could absolutely kill it as well. So could Dom. So could Matt. I mean, again, they're all good, but for their specific character, as much as I don't, much I kind of, I actually quite like this movie Simon. I'm always going to see Alberta as Simon. I think going forward, I like the storytelling of addiction without the use of things people would generally be addicted to, drugs and alcohol, etc. Yeah, it's an interesting kind of twist. Did you see The Boys? It's eight eps, one season. Season two is coming. It's a great reactor show. I haven't seen it yet. No, I will get to it. I know Jess reacted to it. Liam, do you like Legends of Tomorrow? Bit much for me. It's a bit too silly for me. Jonathan, also hi. Hello, Mr. Catterson. When Liams collide. When do you think you'll retire the $1 patron tier? Oh yeah, starting to get around to that. I'm supposed to do it in October, but I always feel bad about it. But yeah, very soon. Even Patreon emailed me saying, look, your tiers are too low. It's like, okay, I'm sorry, Patreon gods. Movie Simon was the only thing I liked about the Mortal Instruments movie. That's fair. Do you have any shows that you're currently watching in your own time? Not currently, no. I just tend to stick to ones I'm reacting to because that's what I really have time to do. I've watched Superstar and I couldn't. I assumed that's what you'd seen when you said Jonathan. That's an episode. Damn. Yeah, Superstar was quite the adventure. God, you're so close to the end of season 4. What's happening? These are lies. Ever see the Whedon production of Much Ado About Nothing or the horror comedy Cabin in the Woods, which is Whedon Goddard? I haven't seen either, but I do think someone may have requested Cabin in the Woods on Patreon, I think. But yes, everyone go watch Liam Catson's Buffy stuff. Do it now! Actually, wait until I finish streaming, then do it now! Do you like Eliza in Dollhouse or Buffy better? I think she probably gets more to do and has more range and stuff in Dollhouse, but I prefer her character in Buffy, so I'll probably go for Buffy. Superstar is the only canon episode. It's true. It's true. Jonathan's world, it was literally the canon world, yeah. I didn't like how close I am to ending season 4. Oh, my friend. Oh, my friend. I love Superstar. The show just drops you in the deep end with no explanation. Yeah. I had a lot of fun with Superstar. I also had a last minute kind of idea for a thumbnail for that, so I put Jonathan's face over my own in the thumbnail for that episode. So for that fanboys can be so toxic. Um, I really hope you don't let a handful of jackass losers take away the joy you get out of Buffy reactions. Yeah, people suck. But, I'm always going to love the show. Uh, Cabin in the Woods is very good. I noticed you watched Stranger Things. How do you like the conclusion? I cried. The Whedon Much Ado About is nothing. Is amazing even. Typical to Whedon when he brings back actors that he knows. True. Stop colouring. Oh, stop torturing me, Duke. Season 5. Oh, oh, oh. Uh, They have an Eliza Dushku colouring book. I'd get it for you, but I don't know if there are spoilers in it. That's fair. Liams galore. All the Liams. Great. Oh, actually, there's even another Liam coming up. I mean, I'm literally editing a Liam now because I'm editing an episode of Angel. There's 3 Liams on this stream. There's toxicity in every fandom, I think. That is true. People just like to spoil the fun. Season 5. Yeah, Season 5 is quite something, but you know, that was just to distract you from the rest of Season 4. Do you think you'd ever do a reaction of Charmed or Xena? Maybe Xena, probably not Charmed. The trouble is with so much people wanting me to do Xena, they've spoiled a lot for me, so I don't know. Like, oh, you'd love to, I love Xena reactions because this thing happens. I'm like, what are you doing? Brittany is toxic. That's true. Lots of Liam Catterson love. We'd love to see it. Yes, love him. Love the Catterson. So happy to see you back, even more so because you took the time you needed. I did, yes, thank you. If Cordelia had stayed in Buffy instead of going to Angel, what do you think her storyline would have been? That's a very good question, and one I've never considered. I don't know. She'd probably... I don't know, they probably wouldn't have gotten some characters that we did in her stead, I guess. I feel like maybe Anya wouldn't have gotten the role she did in like season 4 and stuff. I don't know. Would have been interesting. It's an interesting thought, but I'm really not sure. Maybe she would have gotten back with Xander. I still have a little bit of a candle for Xander and Cordelia. Once you finish some of your current shows, you might try Lost. A lot of Once Upon a Time reaction actors starred in there. Maybe. I think that's a lot of episodes. I don't really want to take on a really episode-heavy show again for a little while. I've already got my shows lined up, really, that I'm going to be starting anyway. We stand both Liams equally. You're both precious humans. Precious human Liams. Zori, Kanda. I don't know what their ship name is. I think it's Kanda. Hey, stopping to say we love your Buffy reactions. That's one of our favourite shows. It's so cool to rewatch it through your videos. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. How much does it cost to have you react to movies? I want to pay for a few movies, one being The People Under the Stairs, creepy horror suspense film, witty comedy like Buffy though. It's the $10 tier, I believe. You can recommend something for me to watch. I've got a long list to get through at the minute. Quite a few films. Probably just takes so long. And with Dad being around as well full time at the moment because he's not working, it's even harder to have time to react to a film. You're precious. You're breathtaking. Do you watch animated series? The Last Kids on Earth is fun. I watch a few. I wouldn't say loads. I'm about to start watching Lost. I'm excited. I've heard good things. Awesome. I hope you enjoy it. Favorite ship in Buffyverse without Willow? Well, that takes away my answer. It's a good question. really don't know. God, why can I not think of a single couple without Willow in it? What is happening? I did love Giles and Jenny. Do you reckon you'll be getting back to the Buffy game soon? Probably, yeah. Would Liam and Liam team up to do a reaction? Hell yeah! Don't know what it would be, but we could definitely do something. Angel! Yes, Liam C is big on the Bangel. I've been meaning to see one of these so I could tell you how satisfying it was to see someone who loved Doyle as much as I did. Ah, thank you, Margaret. I did love Doyle. Doyle and Cordelia, that's another ship I really liked. Did you watch the trailer to Lock and Key that I tweeted you? I saw the tweet, but I haven't seen it yet, actually. Who do you like more, Willow or Fred? I will not be answering that question. Jenny Calendar was precious. She was precious. There's an entity shadow figure behind your curtain behind you. What's your first reaction to strategy to run away? I won't. I'll just be like, just do it. If you have Spotify, you should listen to the podcast Buffering, all about Buffy, and a lot of the actors have been interviewed, including the Cheese Man. Oh, damn. That's cool. I need to get into podcasts more. I do tend to struggle with like just listening to like audiobooks and stuff like that. I'm not really big on audiobooks. Ironic because I literally did an audiobook the other day on my Patreon, but you know what I mean. So I find it hard to hold my attention with an audiobook. I prefer just reading it myself. So podcasts I may struggle with in that aspect. That's maybe why I've not delved into them properly, but I have to give them a go. All the tragic ships. You guys should team up for Doctor Horrible sing-along movie. Oh, that'd be cool. I did enjoy Doctor Horrible. Core Doyle, yes. Hashtag Core Doyle forever. Oh, Doyle. Doyle and Cordy in my Buffyverse OTP. Wesley or Giles? That's mean. That's very mean. I love them both in different ways. I had to pick though, probably Giles, but that's he's been around longer. He's the OG. The actress playing Jenny actually became a hardcore born-again Christian. She really regrets playing the first Evil in Amends. She felt it was the equivalent of playing Satan. I did hear that when I posted that reaction, actually. It's interesting. I shipped Glory and Adam. Now that is a pairing. Man. A date chance. Gal Gadot dressed all night as Wonder Woman, or Black Widow dressed as Black Widow. Oh. Well, for me, I prefer Wonder Woman, so I'll be going more towards that. I did a naughty thing the other day, Liam. Do I want to hear about this naughty thing you did? I mean, I absolutely do. I'm nosy. Tell me. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me. I think Liam C will enjoy lots of things in the future of the Buffyverse. My Buffyverse OTP is Giles and Anya. Hashtag never apologize. Okay, you must have loved certain moments. Yes, let's be careful. Let's be wary of spoilers. What did Liam Catson do? What's his naughty thing? I love how the chat has shifted to talking about Liam C instead of D now. True, but I prefer that too. I had a bit of whiskey, so without thinking it, I said, "Am I done?" Is that it? Am I done? Oh, Doyle. Gone too soon. And I cried because I echoed what Doyle said. I was a bit mean in my Angel season 1 review. And I spoke about Angel for like 2 and a bit hours. And I was like, is that it? Am I done? I felt very mean when I did that, but it was also fun. PlayStation or Xbox or Atari? I love PlayStation and Xbox. Do you ever eat Burger King? I do. How far is Liam C, by the way? He's always too far away. Near, far. Hey, high key, you're pretty fucking attractive. Well, that's very kind. That's very nice of you to say. You went for a walk after already having his government mandate walk. Yeah, no spoilers for Liam Catson, folks. Just watch Superstar, which honestly is the pinnacle of Buffy. Superstar can't get any better than Jonathan everywhere. It was so mean. Did it have Burger King and McDonald's in the UK? They do indeed, yes. Do you watch any Buffy Angel reactors aside from Catson, like maybe Introvert Reacts or Geek Damnation? I watch Introvert, Fail Whale, and Trophy Munchers. I think are the other ones that are doing Buffy at the minute that I watch. Favorite monster of the week so far in Buffy, Gentleman excluded. Probably the Kinder Egg from Killed by Death. He was cool. How much of Buffy have you already watched, reacted to? Everything that's posted is what I've seen. Do you like Supernatural? I do, yes. Rainy dark nights with window napping, or cold winter nights with window open napping? Rainy dark nights with window. I love the sound of rain dripping on the window. Inspired to rewatch Liam D's Superstar reaction now. Man. How do you stay so nice? Because it's good to be nice. I don't know. I'm a nice person, I suppose. I think it's better to be nice. Angel was the first show I watched that made me cry. I was in high school, so it was the first time a TV show made me feel like I actually lost someone. That's fair. What show do you watch that you don't record? Um, Not much, honestly, because I don't really have time. Most recent one I watched Picard, I guess, with Dad, and Mandalorian. Kinder Egg. It's funny because I'm German. Yeah, that guy will always be known as the Kinder Egg now. And the weird eye when his eyes came out. Ugh. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. The Gift was the very first episode of Buffy I ever saw. Now that's an episode to start with. Hey, Geek House is here! Guys, go watch Geek House. You can either be very, very smart or very, very nice. In that case, I'm very, 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 very nice. Um, you are a lovely person that I can see from your videos anyway. Yeah, camera turns off. I peel my face away to reveal I'm the devil. When was the first time you ever cried at a show? I don't know. It might have been something after 2007 because I never used to cry at anything until Marley and Me. Then that opened a gate I've never been able to close. What is it though? First TV show I cried at probably would have been Doctor Who. I imagine. Left your reaction to Once More was feeling. Thank you. Which show, past or present, hardest to not binge because of your schedule? Um, Probably Buffy. You're nice, smart, and handsome. It's not fair. Well, that's very kind of you. I would agree that I'm nice. We just started filming Carmen San Diego and the new DuckTales for the channel. Fun stuff. Oh, that's cool. I think Carmen San Diego. I saw someone I followed shared that. I think they're in it. I think Finn Wolfhard might be in that. I saw you were playing the Buffy Xbox game, which is awesome because I never had it. I did play GameCube. Chaos Bleeds Buffy. Do you think you will? Do you think I'll play Chaos Bleeds? Because I've got it. Someone sent me that. Um, so yeah, I'll definitely get to it at some point. First character death that made you cry, or is that spoilery? Um, Character death that made me cry. It's probably in The Walking Dead. It's probably season 7 premiere of Walking Dead, maybe. Tears didn't start flowing for me until the Matt Smith era. That's probably fair. I think I'm probably the same. I never used to cry at shows or movies or anything until I Warped to Remember. That ruined me, and then TV show wise, it was Full House, and from there it was game over. Gates were open from then on. Yeah. Also, what made you want to watch Buffy? Firefly. I watched Buffy. I started Buffy and Firefly at the same time. It was Seska Says who I gave her a list of shows when I gave a bunch of my YouTube friends in the group chat a list of shows. It's like thinking of doing these for like new shows because I don't have anything to watch. What should I go for? And Seska Says was like, do Buffy. I'd already picked Firefly, I think, at that point. So I started 4 new shows. I first cried at Buffy when Jenny died. I had recently lost a teacher unexpectedly, and it definitely hit me in a personal place. Oh, that's awful. Oh, I'm so sorry. I couldn't imagine what. It must be quite the experience. Would the Scooby Gang survive in the Walking Dead universe? Um, Buffy would be fine. I don't know. Sometimes with the Walking Dead, it's the people you're like, how are you still alive? And they're still somehow about. So who knows? Would you react to True Calling it stars Eliza? Maybe. Thank you, Seska says. Yes. There's something about Sarah Michelle Gellar when she tears up and cries that makes me melt and cry with her. Yeah, that's fairly true to me as well. I'm extremely cynical and don't really trust people, but you're a beautiful person and you give me faith in humanity. Wow. If you were gay, I'd marry you in a minute. Well, that's a big compliment. Thank you. Uh, Damn, give you faith in humanity. That's very, very kind of you. Who's more easy on the eyes and would you have wanted more in Buffy? The dungeoned, imprisoned girl from Reptile Boy, Teresa from Phases, Angel Kills, or Sally, the Willow killed doppelganger? Perfectly honest, I can't remember any of those characters, so I'm not sure I would know. Let's all agree not to discuss any Buffyverse plot after Superstar as long as Liam C is here. Correct. Yes. You don't want to ruin it for yourselves when we get to some awesome moments. Have you met any of your fellow reactors in person? I have not, no. One day I shall. Did you know there's an unedited pilot of Buffy you can watch with a different Willow? I did, yes. I do plan on reacting to it one day, maybe after I finish the show. Waves. I remember watching Sarah Michelle Gellar in All My Children, and she had the crying emotional thing down even then. I will meet you, Duke. We shall meet. It will happen. The world will implode, but it will happen. How can I convince you to react to other shows like BoJack Horseman, 6 Feet Under, Years and Years? Well, as my Patreon tier, $10 Patreon tier, I'm kind of inclined to do it on there. But yeah, I'm not starting any new shows for a while yet anyway. So maybe just I'll let you guys know when I'm like going to start new shows and I have empty slots, and that's when I kind of really do take suggestions a bit more seriously. So I'm just not looking for any new shows at the moment. Who's your favourite TV villain? That's a good question. I love the Master in Doctor Who. Ada in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV villain. She-Mantis. Angelus. People say season 4 isn't great overall, but has the best comedy episodes. Agree? I really liked season 4. I seem to enjoy it more than most. We need a vlog of the two Liams meeting. If it happens, I'm sure there will be some video evidence of it. We could do like loads of Buffy quizzes together. We could do like a which Buffy character are you quiz. Liza Dushku keeps showing up on my Instagram. I'm not complaining. That is fair. I really need to start watching Liam C's reaction. If he's anywhere near as sweet as Liam Duke, I'll end up becoming a diabetic. Well, enjoy the diabetes. Have you read anything good lately? I've read all these wonderful comments. What have I been reading? I read Us, a book called Us, because Ian de Cuyster is starring in a BBC adaptation later this year. That was really good. The newest Shadowhunters book was out not too long ago. That was great. Yeah, a few good things. Will you be reacting to The World Beyond? I will, yes. Who is your favourite Doctor? 11? For sure. Do you think She-Mantis would be a good Buffy villain in current seasons? I think they'd be able to handle it better, that's for sure. Just watch me get Angel for the hell of it. I know who I want to get in those quizzes. Hey Liam, you're up late. I hope you're feeling better than you were. I'm disgusted people were giving you grief. You're a great person and never accept anyone telling you otherwise. Keep being you. Thank you, Jack. That's very kind. I tried to be sweet, Bradley, because love is always kind. Oh, and hate is always foolish. And never ever eat pears. Liam C is wonderful. I will always highly recommend both Liam's channels. I will too. I'm torn and will always love Tom Baker. I adored Rose. Tom Baker was cool. I like Tom Baker. I think out of the classic Doctors, John Pertwee is my favourite though. I think that's mainly rubbing off on my dad though, because John Pertwee is my dad's favourite Doctor, and John Pertwee has my favourite classic series story. Eleven is always my favourite Doctor. Have you watched The Goonies? I have, yes. Wait, people were giving Duke grief? Honey, you got a big storm coming. Yeah, I had a few people. Unfortunately, some of them were faces and names I recognised, which I think is what got to me. But I took a week off, and I'm feeling a lot better. You need a reason to be mean. You don't need a reason to be kind. That's very wise. Never be cruel. Never be cowardly. I will not stand for this. There will be blood. I think 9 is my favourite Doctor. That's a very good choice as well. Favourite non-serious episode of Buffy? Probably Doppelgangland. Have you done a reaction with your dad? No. He's been in the background. He has said a few things during reactions, I'm in Doctor Who and Game of Thrones, but he doesn't want to be on camera. I need to hug you, Liam. One day, one day. What Buffy or Firefly character do you think you are? Is there a character you wish you were? Firefly, I would say I'm more Simon. Buffy, I'd probably be the love child of Xander and Oz. I'm happy with those choices, quite frankly. Yes, that double gangland. I think Liam would be Oz. He's chill, kind, and in love with Willow. Yep. Willow could destroy Doctor Who. Yeah, but he'd regenerate. She'd regenerate. They'd regenerate. I want to hug both of you, Liams, both two of my favourite humans and YouTubers. That's very kind, Lucy. Thank you. You really need to do more cooking videos. I adored the video of you baking the cinnamon rolls, of which you are one, of course. Oh, thank you, Bradley. Yeah, maybe one day we'll give them a go. I don't really have anything new to try, and cinnamon rolls are just kind of on brand with the channel, so that's why I got sent that. Love child of Xander, beautiful. I heart Simon and Kaylee. Oh man, I love Simon and Kaylee so much. They're so adorable. Remember that moment in Serenity at the end with those two, and I nearly passed out. There now needs to be a fanfic where Oz and Xander get together and give birth to Liam. You mean there isn't already one? What? Oh, I hope to God there isn't one. That's for sure. I dread to think what fanfics there are though for Buffy and all that. James Masters was set to play Spike in Firefly series, but got cancelled. Yes, I did hear Spike was supposed to be in it. That'd been crazy. I'm not sure if I'd have liked it, to be honest. I would read that. It would be hilarious. I mean, which one of them would give birth to me? That's the question. You see how many people want to hug you, Liam. You're loved. Form a queue, people. You can form a queue, but you have to be 2 meters apart, please. Liam would be a good love interest for Buffy Summers. I agree with that sentiment. I wish I was Buffy or Cordelia, but I'm probably a female Wesley. Wesley's great. That's a good one to be. I really need to watch Firefly. The reimagined Battlestar Galactica is the only space theme show that I've ever seen. You should watch Firefly. It's great. I miss Firefly. Sad times. Liam, would you date Buffy, Willow, and Cordelia if they were real people? To be honest, yes. 1 month until the end. May 27th is the beginning of the end of my soul. Oh, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Why must you go? Why must you leave me? There's going to be a world where I'm not going to get any more Fitzsimmons content. Not about that life. I'm going to cry so much when Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. ends. That might be my biggest tear video ever. I can see it now. I mean, I cried enough when Shadowhunters ended, but Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. means even more to me. Bye, Liam. Nice to see your face. Stay well and be happy. Going to go outside and catch some sun. Oh, enjoy that, Ivy. Thanks for stopping by. I can't do that because it's nearly 10:30 at night here, but I would do. Xander would be more motherly than Oz. Yeah, that's probably true. Xander giving birth would be hilarious. One day, someone please do or edit combined reactions of Liam Duke, Liam Catterson, and After Show reacts to our favourite Buffyverse episodes. Now that would be the crossover to end with crossovers. That'd be like our end game, Shadowhunters, like Avengers Endgame, but like Reactors Endgame. I'd probably be one of the random people who was killed by a vampire. Survival isn't high on my set skills. Same, to be honest. I can't cope losing my ship forever. I know. I don't even want to think about it. I can't think about it. Thank you for your Buffy watches. Thank you for watching them. Oz has the best lines. My fave might be Shush Don't Engage. Crazy roommate Buffy. Can you think of a fave? You both would go as God for a fancy costume party. That was one of my favourite reaction moments when I said that in Fear itself. Like, oh, I'd go as God if like, what happened last time was going to happen again. And then Oz turned up with God. Oh, that was so good. Favourite line for Oz? I don't know. Basically everything he says is gold to me. I did love his line in Earshot where Buffy like hears his thoughts and he has like this existential crisis about what's going on. That's funny. And then also that moment in season 3. It's not a line, but where he just goes up and like destroys that thing, so like forced to go and save Willow. I can finally start Agents of Shield. I finished my doctorate and passed my Viva. Jeez. Well, congratulations. That's amazing. AOS will always be the most underrated TV show in modern history. I'm still amazed how not a lot of people still didn't know about the show. I know it's insane. How have you seen Lucifer? I haven't. No, I do want to watch it though. How is Liam still single? Many reasons. Faith and Buffy is the ship. Oz's inner thoughts is the best thing ever. I just love seeing what goes inside that man's head. Still need to watch season 4 of Shield. Ah, oh, definitely watch season 4 of Shield. Maybe Liam wants to be single. Liam doesn't want to be single, but Liam will always be single. I'm going to rewatch all Liam's reactions to Oz episodes now this afternoon. Do it. Oh, Oz. Oh man, yeah, I didn't even think about that. If Liam Catson's seen Superstar, that means he's seen that two-part of his Faith. Oh, I don't know who Kramer is. I've never seen Seinfeld. I don't know what remarks he made. Your Willow is coming. I hope she is. She'll be out there somewhere, pushing a pool door, tripping over a rock. Yes, I did see the two-part with Faith. Oh, oh, that was some heavy stuff. Willow should be knocking at your door right now. No, Willow should be social distancing. She should be in her house. Come and knock on my door. I'll be waiting for you. Xander versus Harmony, best scene or best fight scene? It's good. Very good. I had no idea reaction videos were a thing. I've stumbled on this corner of YouTube and I'm really enjoying it. Thanks for taking the time. You've gained a new binge watcher. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I don't think girls like Buffy Summers, Willow, or Cordelia would be into Liam. He's hot, but lacks self-esteem. Gee, thanks. I mean, true, but thanks. Willow can magic the virus away. That would be jolly good. In a crazy Monday, there was a code blue in my area and it was scary, but I had no idea how to react. Oh man, I hope you're all doing okay now. Are you much of an animal person? If so, do you prefer cats or dogs? Um, I love cats and dogs. I've never had a dog, but I would like one day. But I have a cat right now, and I love her. But yeah, I love animals. Would love to see a lost reaction from Sir Liam. Maybe one day. I'm very glad my new webcam's working okay. It's definitely better quality. I still haven't sent my emojis, have I? Let's do that. Boom. Emojis. You mentioned liking tarot cards in a recent video. Do you have any of your own? I do, yes. Can't say I necessarily know how to use them, but I just think they're really interesting to look at and own. My sister gave me a copy. She's definitely more so into that kind of thing, but I just think they're kind of interesting. Do you like Cordelia better on Angel or Buffy? Angel by a mile. Kaylee was the ultimate cinnamon roll. God, she was. I cosplay as Kaylee sometimes. I won a Halloween contest as her once. That's cool. Yeah, I was kind of like, I was looking forward to my Agents of Shield thing in June. So I was like, oh, that'd be my first chance to ever really cosplay because I've never done it before. I've only recently kind of developed like an interest in intrigue in it, but never mind. Cancelled. If someone is nice and have no confidence, they're no fun to be around. But you seem to enjoy my videos, so that's odd. Just seen the emojis in the chat. How? I need answers. I'm my channel was made eligible for memberships, so there's now like a join button, so people can like sign up and they get like custom emojis in the chat. I don't know what I did to be eligible for it because I was like looking on like criteria and stuff online. It does say they're like expanding the people that can have this, but I don't know why such a small channel like mine compared to others got it, but it's a thing that happened. So there we have it. Guys, I'm off. Love your stay amazing, Liam. Can't wait to watch Agents of Shield and start watching your guides. Nice. I hope you binge it quickly. Thanks for your reactions, Liam. It's a bright light in these darker times. I really enjoy your channel. Thank you very much. How about giving up on a girlfriend and getting a boyfriend? I'm afraid that's not me. We both had events planned for June and we both be heartbroken. Yeah. I was going to meet Elizabeth Henstridge and Jeff Ward. Maybe even Ian DeKaistecker because the lineup wasn't complete. Now it's been postponed and they're probably not going to be able to get to go because they're filming different shows now. And I cry. Need to see if Liam C is eligible. Do it. Do it. Custom emojis galore. If you could watch any episode of Buffy or Angel with either David Boreanaz or Sarah Michelle Gellar, which mix would you choose? Only one episode, only one of those two celebs. Not sure. What does that? I'm not sure what that means. Don't rub it in. I can't rub it in. It's not happening. Oh, oh, one day. It's the one convention I ever want to go to. It's just, oh, the world is funny, isn't it? This too shall pass. Yeah, hopefully they announce soon when it's going to be. They are rearranging my convention, but knowing my luck, it's going to be on August 1st, where two of my childhood friends are like getting married, so I'm going to be able to go. I imagine that'll be the case. It's a shame you can't do a mind wipe and react to Doctor Who from Eccleston again, so we can watch with you in lockdown. Yeah, that would be great. I'd like to have a Donna pulled on me. What was the last thing anyone remembers dressing up for Halloween? My last one was Ghostface Killer from Scream. I think it might have been Heath Ledger Joker for me actually. No, it wasn't. I did a reaction dressed as Luigi, didn't I? I was Luigi way back when. Can't remember what reaction it was, but I was dressed as Luigi. At least I might be at Silverstone next year. Yes, that's true. Formula One. Were I unwed and in the UK, I would take him in a womanly fashion because he's pretty. Very good Firefly reference. I appreciate that. What will you be for Halloween this year? I have no idea. Which con were you going to? The Ultimates Agents Assemble, it was called, in Birmingham. I post your link and other reactors to Sarah Michelle Gellar's Instagram all the time, hoping one day she'll watch and maybe join your Patreon. How freaked out would you be? Because that would be 5 by 5. Yeah, that would be insane if you got like attention from that. I do have Tim Minear on my Patreon. Tim Minear subscribes to my Patreon, which is kind of cool. I dressed up as Joker last year. Yes, I remember seeing those pictures of that costume actually. If you could erase your memory of one episode of Buffy to rewatch it for the first time, which episode would you choose? That's a very good question. I don't know. Maybe even the pilot to be like, oh, I might get into this show. I can start this whole journey all over again. What was the last movie you watched? Me and Dad have been going through all the DVDs of films he hasn't watched yet, so I think it was Gran Torino, Clint Eastwood, which was very good actually. Did you know Agent May from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. played Chun-Li in the 1994 Street Fighter movie? I did, yes. Agent May will always be Mulan to me. That's awesome. He was like a showrunner in Firefly. Yes, that's how he found me actually. He commented on my out of gas reaction, um, saying, "Oh, this is like my favorite reaction to my favorite thing I've ever written," and then he signed up to my Patreon, which was very very kind of him. Will we even celebrate Halloween this year? Socially distanced trick or treating sounds devoid of fun for the kids after all. Yeah, maybe. I've been trick-or-treating since I was like 11 anyway, so not too much of a loss for me. But it would be interesting to see how these big events are going to be tackled after all this is done. So even when they'll be like, oh yeah, pandemic's over, you can leave your houses again, you can regularly meet up with people. I think it's still going to take a little while for people to actually do that. It's going to be like, are they sure it's safe? It is a crazy, crazy time. Even if it's over until the vaccine comes along, there's a chance it could return in time for the winter. Yeah, that is true. And there are cases of people like catching it again after they've kind of recovered. So I think it's very unpredictable. Have you watched Passion of the Nerd breakdown on Buffy episodes? It goes into so much detail. I haven't yet. I will probably after I finish this series. So I do have people like checking them for me. I don't think. I think in like the earlier ones he did kind of spoil like future events. I don't think he so much does that anymore. But I think he used to in the earlier ones. So I'm kind of going to hold off until I'm done. People say restrictions might last 2 years. I'm already so done with it. It's going to be a long period of time, I think, if things get properly back to normal. It's going to be a while. Yeah, 2020 is cancelled basically. If you could quarantine with any Buffyverse character, who would it be? I mean, Willow. Let's be truthful. Even if it's possible to be reinfected again, hopefully the symptoms will be less mild. Plus, we'll build up natural immunity to it. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it's affecting so many people in so many different ways. Like some of the stories I'm hearing from my sister um, in London right now, it's just all over the place. You just can't really predict how it's going to affect people that are even like perfectly healthy. Everyone's reacting in different ways. It's very strange. Like I said, the next year from 2019 is 2021. Basically, craving chocolate now. Same. Liam's sick obsession with Willow is unhealthy. Good for you for thinking so. Um, yeah, it's just important to hang in there. We will get through it. There are dark days ahead, but yeah, let's keep the hope. Do you have chocolate, Liam? I do. I still have loads of Easter eggs left over. Um, I went from like having no Easter eggs on the actual like Easter Sunday to then suddenly we had loads. Are you required to wear face masks in the UK? Not required, no. Um, I do see a lot of people, at least in my hometown, wearing them, but it's not like you have to. What's your favourite chocolate, Liam? Does anyone remember Dream? God, I missed that. Oh, my sister used to love Dream. My favourite chocolate. My favourite chocolate is chocolate. um, but I do love Galaxy chocolate. I also love Lindt chocolate. Dairy milk, of course, as well. Maltesers. Not everyone will survive. Most of us will die. Well, I don't think most of us will die. I don't think that's true at all. Hey, Liam. Hey, DW. Thoughts on Game of Thrones Season 8? Interested to hear your opinion on it. Well, I did do reactions to it. If you haven't seen those, check that out. I think I liked it more than most. Let's just say that. Have you seen Repo the Genetic Opera? It has the actor that plays Giles in it. I don't think I have, no. I'm not a fan of Easter eggs. Sorry, not sorry. Oh my. It's okay, I'll eat them on your behalf. I'll be a fan of them for you. Chocolate. And I think things are slowly kind of looking up for people. Still going to be a long way off yet, but I know the death rate in Italy is definitely going down. I have a friend in Italy, um, and their restrictions are being lifted a bit in May the 4th, I think it is. Did you watch Picard? I thought it was a very good series. Yes, I really liked it. I thought it was great. Very emotional at the end. Face masks aren't that effective against teeny tiny particles anyway. Yeah, it has to be like the ones that are really like sucked into your face that will really do any good, really. Um, but it's okay. Not even creamy chocolate. My goodness. This is a revelation, Liam Catson. British chocolate always sounds so much better than what we have here in the States. On the other hand, your Milky Ways don't have any caramel, so yeah, I do love Milky Ways though. I'm pretty happy with staying home. Been avoiding people most of my life anyway. Fair. White chocolate, anyone? I love white chocolate. I don't like dark chocolate, I will admit. But white chocolate I could eat for days. I've had English chocolate on, and my Facebook friends mailed me a package. It was so good. I've been sent quite a lot of like American chocolate stuff, which is also very nice. What Americans have as Milky Ways are Mars bars here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's probably true actually. I did have an American Milky Way. It was basically a Mars bar, yeah. That's a very good point. I'm sure it's already been said, but love the jacket, Liam. Thank you very much. When my dad visits England for work, he usually gets me British candy. It's very good. What are your favourite candy bars? Do you like Milky Ways? I don't know. Chocolate. Maltese is probably like my absolute favourite chocolate. Um, but yeah, Milky Ways are good. Um, The Cadbury fudges are also very good. I had Turkish Delight as a drink once. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I didn't like Turkish Delight at the best of times, but a drink. I should have asked if you like jelly beans before I sent you a year's supply. I can share them with my dad. Hello, Martin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, gonna watch you watching Buffy Series 6 as I fall asleep. Like most nights, I'll wake up and you'll probably be on 5 episodes then. Thanks for your reaction series, really enjoy them. Thank you, Gary. Lint, jelly beans. The old style jelly beans from Woolworths were the best. I miss Woolworths. Oh, what a shop. Oh yeah, Cadbury mini eggs. Cadbury mini eggs are good. Good. I think I single-handedly took down Woolworths with my pick and mix stealing. Oh man, poor Woolworths. Woolworths was the best, especially at Christmas. Yes. What the world needs right now is Woolworths back. Party like it's the 1990s. It was the saddest thing in the world when Woolworths went bust. Or at least just went online, didn't they? And the weird carpets they always had in their stores. Like, why did you choose that one? But at the same time, it was so good. Dark chocolate is supposedly the variety with the most health benefits. That is true. That's probably why it's my least favourite. I just find it way too bitter for me. I have a very, very sweet tooth. Very sweet tooth. Hey Liam, what reactions do you have coming up? Any new series? Agents of Shield when that's back will be starting up. The Walking Dead finale when that finally airs. Walking Dead World Beyond will be new. Second half of the year I'll be finishing off Dollhouse as well and Doom Patrol. Second half of the year probably Titans season 3 if that's going to be ready in time. I'm going to be starting Anne with an E and Sex Education as well. I know what I'm watching after this. I see a Fitzsimmons compilation. Yes, watch everything Fitzsimmons. Oswin's Fitzsimmons videos are the best. Still hoping for some animated show reactions. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I'm going to be doing the Harley Quinn series again, probably back after the year. So obviously, give it what 6, 7 months, and I'll be finished with Buffy. So I can tackle a few new shows. Have you seen the behind the scenes video for the Buffy musical? I've been sent a few clips. I don't think I've seen like the whole thing. Do you like country music? It's my favourite. I've never felt as at peace and happy when I listen to it. I don't understand why it's so hated. I like country music, yeah. I like a lot of different types of music, to be honest. I think more like acoustic stuff I really, really like. But yeah, I don't really have like a specific taste. When like people ask me like, "What's your favorite type of music?" I can't really answer because I'm just like, I like it all. Depends my mood, I think, what music I actually like. Do you like a lot of non-animated Disney films? I've never seen an animated Disney film. Yeah, I like quite a few non-animated stuff. Oh shoot, I completed Dollhouse. Guess I know how you feel. Yes, you can lord that over me. Is country music hated? It's cool, I think. I see a lot of country music hate online, but maybe that's just people I follow. I don't know. Are you planning to read the Buffyverse comics after finishing the series? I am, yes. Do you get extra revenue when viewers watch the ads all the way through? I want to help support your channel and wonder if that would be another way to do that. I think there is a benefit to watching it all the way through. I think there is like an extra thing, but I'm not sure exactly for sure. What are the best seasons of The Walking Dead? Never watched past the midpoint of season 2. For me, season 6 was excellent, and season 9 and 10 have both been fantastic too. Um, yeah, I think season 3 and 4 are also very good. Any plans to watch the rest of The Haunting of Hill House? They're coming out with a second season based on the Turn of the Shrew this year. Yes, I will be finishing it at some point. I don't know when, but I do intend on watching the rest because that was very good, very scary, but very good. Liam, I'm your #1 fan. Here's Alan. Hello, Alan. I love the comic seasons of Buffy. Please do review videos on them. If I can get my hands on them, I definitely would. Yeah. There's a song called Concrete Angel, which is country music. Don't watch it if you cry easily. It also stars a lady who plays Sue Sylvester in Glee. I've heard that song. Through the wind and the rain, she flies high. Yeah, I know that song. It is a very sad music video, actually. I didn't realize it was Jane Lynch though who was in it, but I think I watched a video of that song long before Glee. Oh, I'd love to see a review video or something on the Buffy comics when you read them. Yeah, I'm sure I'll do some kind of video on it, as long as I can get copies. Your Buffy reactions are so complex, feels and fun. I will miss them. My favourite watching an Angel. Yeah, we'll enjoy the time we still have. We still have another. I think Angel will probably carry on to next year, maybe, but Buffy will definitely be over this year. But we still have a bit of time. How are you? How is your super sister? I'm not too bad. Yeah, my sister's carrying on, doing the best she can. She's very tired, but still, can't blame her for that. You can read them online, though. It's less fun than going through the pages. At least I know there is an option to get them online if all else fails. But yeah, I think I will try and seek out copies. I do think I am being sent a few, I think. But yeah. Liam, do you ever watch Jeffree Star videos? Lol, so funny. Not Jeffree Star, no. I've seen some Shane Dawson stuff. I find him quite funny at times. But I've never watched a Jeffree Star thing. And if we have any similar tasting girls at all, which I guess we do because Sky from AOS, but you'll find Tay attractive too. Okay. Maddie and Tay. Right. Noted. Are you enjoying the storylines for Buffy season 6 so far? I am, yes. I'm not used to seeing you at this angle. Do I need to like shift to the side of the screen a bit and do this? I think yeah, my webcam is kind of curving it a bit. My new webcam, so I'm kind of like, "Woo." And yeah, I do have a different background. I won't lie, I'm gonna level with you. I'm sat on the floor. I was watching your passion reaction the other night. Oh, that episode, man. Whew. The stream's a bit behind from me actually like talking, so I've just gotten to the point where I've done that to the camera and it looked very funny. Oh man, it's been 110 minutes. Time flies. We'll probably go for another like 10 or so minutes. We'll probably make it around 2 hours, and then I'll try and get Angel uploaded for patrons. Passion. Yeah. Without passion, would be truly dead. Are you excited for Maggie's return in the season 10 finale? I am. I can't wait. I love Maggie. Yeah, Passion is a hell of an episode, isn't it? That was so sad. Remembering Jenny. I seem to recall a reaction you did on the staircase due to the rain. Yes, I think that was Fear the Walking Dead. I think that was during season 2 at some point. I feel like I remember doing that, yeah. Commitment to the cause. Filming reactions sat on some stairs. Without passion, would be truly dead. You're not wrong. Good night, Martin. Thank you for stopping by. Passion is when shit got real. Yep. So there literally is a Buffy comic that features the Tennis Doctor and Rose. That is insane. Hello, Horned Hunter. I have been going for nearly 2 hours, and we are going to wrap it up in like 9 minutes. That's okay. You can catch up on the stream once it kind of finishes processing when we're done. It's more so just to try out my new camera, my new web camera, really. So I'm probably going to be using this one for streaming in the future because the webcam is rubbish at like adjusting to the light and stuff. But this one seems to be a lot better quality. I also have a ring light now as well, so that will help. Fun stream. I can't believe it's been almost 2 hours. Time flies, particularly since I do nothing all day. Yeah, that's how I pass the time now. I'm either doing streams or I watch streams. I saw hundreds of positive comments you got on your latest Buffy. We love you, man. Stay strong. And that's very nice. It's very nice to know. And there were also Angel comics that continue where the series finishes off. Yeah, I did hear that. Speaking of 10, I'm guessing you saw the news today. Yes. Time Lord Victorious. That should be quite something. I love the idea of it like being like a multimedia kind of thing. So there might be like books and audios and escape rooms intrigued me in the statement. But that's going to be quite something. I'm looking forward to seeing how that all unfolds. Are you going to react to the Parks and Rec event? I probably won't react to it, but I'll definitely watch it for sure. Yeah. Love Parks and Rec so much. That's such a good show. Might rewatch that actually. That's a good way of getting a laugh out of me. It was I think it's Chris, talking about like a book he's read or something. It's like, oh, it's a man with no arms or something. He's like, oh, he tried and attempted to swim the English Channel or something. That scene, oh, that killed me with laughter when I first watched that. Parks and Rec is such a good show for a good laugh. I'm excited. They're finally doing that. Yeah, I always felt like the Time Lord Victorious was so underexplored. Kind of we have it for like 10 minutes. He learns his lesson apparently, and then he's just like back to normal. And the end of time, it's like, oh, I wish we'd got more of that. Get rid of Planet of the Dead and have like a full episode of Time Lord Victorious 10. But seems they're going to be doing something with it, which is exciting. Time Lord Victorious sounds amazing. Doesn't mean we'll finally get 9, 10, and 11 in the same room at some point. You never know. I think it's 8, 9, and 10 who are in this that they've announced, but 11 might pop up later on down the line. I'm not sure. I think they did say they haven't like announced all the big characters and events yet that are going to be popping up. So you never know. I would love to see 9, 10, and 11 interact though. If you want a great sitcom to react to, I can't recommend One Day at a Time enough. Should bear that in mind. They did a what if in the comics where Ten died from a Slitheen and he became ruler of the universe. Huh. That's a story. Can't believe they didn't make that episode. Bring the Slitheen back, I say. We need a good Slitheen episode. Hi, Liam. Hi, John. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Waters of Mars, love it. Yeah, Waters of Mars is great. I just wanted to say thank you for your reactions. They really brighten my day. Buffy has always been my safe place, and my dad fallen ill, and we just found out he doesn't have a lot of time left. Oh, I'm so sorry. That must be horrible. I can't even imagine. All my love to you. That's awful. The time while victorious is wrong. Yes. Such a good scene. Oh, Adelaide Brooke. Gadget, gadget. Do you think they could possibly bring back the Absorbaloff and make it work? They could. I think it's more so a matter of if they should. And I say no. Um, maybe. I think it would take a lot of work. I really hope we have a lot more Jo Martin in season 13. Yeah, I hope we see her again. I hope she pops up. Still feel like we still need to find out a lot more about her, like what job was she doing and stuff like that. And what was she exactly running from and what was her life with Lee like, all that. Absorbed off in Car Share. Peter Kay's Car Share was great. I love that show. Someone mentioned the Absorbaloff. I had enabled that monstrosity. Yeah. Every Doctor Who exhibition there'll ever be, there's always an Absorbaloff costume there. They just desperately need to get use out of it. I wonder how long it will be before you run out of streaming live puns. We'll have to wait and stream. I don't know if we can ever truly run out of puns, to be honest. I got sent a pun book in my PO box the other day, so I'm sorted. For years to come. There are certainly puns in my next Angel reaction. I do remember some punning going on. Bring back the pating. Yes. Oh, the pating. The Absorbaloff is the praying mantis of Who. That's probably accurate, yeah. Oh no. Now I'm just picturing Teacher's Pet, but with the Absorbaloff. Ah. I think we've mentioned this before in Discord, but we all think you're great and hope the best for you managing any anxiety issues you have. That's very kind, thank you. Yeah, they have a bit of an anxiety attack after all that Buffy business about a week ago. I haven't had one like that since Christmas, so I was like, I need a week off. Pun day at a time, Liam. Very good. Not punny. Oh yes, I live for the puns. They are my food. Have you ever played pun improv games? Hey waiter, it's not me, it's you. World's worst. Thought you'd be good at them. I haven't, no. I think that the Ting is kind of the penis monster reptile boy in Doctor Who. I did not need that image in my head. Just one touch, Xander. That's all it takes. A Darko reaction? Maybe, maybe. You never know. If the copyright gods allow it, we'll see. I'll have to see what studio distributed it and how they like reactions. I have tried to do film reactions before and they just got blocked, so I just gave up. So we'll see if the Donnie Darko gods would be kind if I did a reaction to that. Now I need fan art of the Absorbaloff instead of the She-Mantis. I appreciate the stream title. I hate it here. There's a new Buffy reactor named Alibox, and her videos are really funny and uniquely edited. Yes, I have been watching her actually. I do like her little style, and how much she loves Buffy as well. It's pretty cool. Buffy the character and the show. She's clearly enjoying the show as well. But yeah. Okay, well that's been 2 hours, folks. So if we have any last-minute burning questions to get through, then I'll get back to doing some angel edits for my lovely patrons, so they can get that ready for tomorrow. Why are people mean to you? Didn't you react in the way they expected? Sometimes that's the case. Sometimes they say I talk too much, even though it's a bloody reaction video. I got a comment yesterday on my reaction to The Exorcist, saying, "Oh my god, you talk way too much. You make a joke every 10 seconds." I was like, mate, it's a 2 hour long film that I've edited into 10 minutes. Of course I'm just going to keep in the bits when I fucking talk. Get a grip. Sometimes it's just because I like a character or I dislike a character. Sometimes it's just my face. I don't know. People just like being upset about things, I guess. I think the She-Mantis actually is a better Doctor Who concept than a Buffy concept. That is probably true. Did you hear they might make Xander gay in the Boom comic? I didn't. That's interesting. It's been a blast. Love you, Liam. Take care. I love you, Liam Catson. Go and watch all his videos now. I look forward to seeing Superstar. God forbid a reactor talks. Yeah. But yeah, what can you do? Strange times, strange world, but we'll get through it by making streams, I suppose. But yeah, if you are on my Patreon, expect Angel season 3 episode 12 in the next couple of hours. That'll be uploading, and then on YouTube you guys will get that tomorrow, I imagine. There'll also be the 100 tomorrow. Probably I might record Once Upon a Time as well. I don't think it'll be up tomorrow as well as the 100. But still, there we are. But thank you all so much for watching and sticking with the stream, guys. I think this is the most consistent audience I've had for like one of these sit-down Q&A streams. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I thought I'd do one. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to try and get the stream up now so I can end it. So I always forget to actually get into the bit where I end the stream. But yeah, this was so much fun. Thank you for stopping by. Considering I was only going to have this be like an hour long thing, the fact we've gone on for 2 hours says a lot, and you guys have been wonderful. Thank you for your questions. And yeah, love you guys so much, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.